Okay, Baz, in this tutorial I'm going to look at the page settings and the theme settings, as well as where to find things like this logo in the header. So to do that, I'm going to go to our dashboard and going to go into our WP residence options. I'm also going to look at the theme itself, just to show you what other possibilities are available with this theme. It's quite powerful, and it's one of the most widely used property WordPress themes in the market, and we try and do that as much as we can, just because we know the support's quite good and the functionality options are quite extensive. So that's why we've gone with this theme. Okay, so the global theme settings, you can set your country, measurement unit, you can choose your language, and this is where you'd set your Google Analytics tracking ID. In the user role settings, we can display the user role drop down in register forms, or we can not do that. But since we've only got you there, it's fine. We can have that selected. You can, if we had reviews live on the site, which we've disabled, we can have it set that no review appears unless you, the admin, approves it. Okay, so the appearance, we've got the website set to wide, which means all of our designs can go right to the end of the screens, as you can see here. And we can say how many properties to list on a properties page. We could have a slider set at the top of a property page. Instead of having this here, we could have it set right at the top here with different images showing, and I'll give you an example of that in a moment. And the property list type for advanced search, we've got half map. So how that looks is, if we go to our short-term apartments page, and let's say we click search here, this is our half page map style. So we can see, if we zoom in, we can see where all the different properties are. This is the half page map, so you can see where all the properties are. And if we scroll down, we can see exactly what properties are showing here. So I can see that there's actually still a few more properties that we should probably remove from our theme. So if you look at this one, Great House in Chicago, I don't think that's a property that you have. So to get rid of those, let's go into our properties. Okay, so there's that one. And we'll just remove that. Okay, so all of these other properties came bundled with a theme, so we really don't need these to show. So I'll just delete these. And there's a few more, so I'll delete these as well. Okay, and I think there's one more that we don't want to show, so I'll just move that to the trash. So if we go to the trash, we can actually further remove these from the website. So some of the ones that we produced previously, we might just keep those, just in case you want to restore those. But everything else we'll probably remove. Okay, so if you ever need to restore any of these, you would literally just click restore, or you could select multiple and restore both of them. Okay, let's go back to our theme settings. Okay, so there's quite a few different options here. You're more than welcome to explore, but we pretty much narrowed it down to a fine art. The favicon is this little tree that we've got here. You can change that if you like, and the logo it goes here. We've also got a retina version of the logo, which is double the size, literally 200% of the normal size, and that was added directly into that's added here. Okay, so then you've got our header. You can select what type of header style you want. We've got type 1 set, and the header logo alignment is positioned to the left. So you can play with any of these settings, it's fine. You can change the price and the currency. Custom fields, this is quite advanced, so you don't really need to go into this too much. Features and amenities we've covered. You can also remove certain amenities from here. Maybe you want to remove fire extinguisher. That's fine, you can do that. You can also have, if we had it selected, you could have a theme slider which would show the different properties, but we don't have that. And a splash page is usually like a coming soon page, which we also don't have. There's more settings you can add. So there's social accounts, which we've linked already, a couple of them. You can actually allow a login via Facebook, so you just need a different API. We've got contact form 7 settings set here, and there's also a Twitter widget should you wish to have it. I'm not going to take you through all of these settings, but just have a look yourself. In terms of the design, I wouldn't edit this too much because we've gone to great trouble to edit this design and to make sure that all the fonts are correct and all the colors are working nicely. And then there's a few more options here in terms of search and membership. If you ever need help, you can go here to help at residents. And so it's help.wpresidents.net. If you ever have any, if you want to see some video tutorials, I recommend these. And there's also a lot of tutorials on settings and different features of the theme. If you ever need to ask them a question, I